As I guess we're all aware of the sort of recent boom in AI, with ChatGPT and GPT-4 just having launched, I think last week, DALL-E, like all of these image models. And people are very excited to be able to use them and to sort of express themselves in the form of AI models. And so we at Gensyn sort of want to essentially decentralize some of that compute, because obviously there's currently a monopoly in terms of computing power held by, the big players like Amazon, Facebook, Microsoft, Google, and the likes. And so the goal is to basically allow or enable anybody to essentially participate in our network to provide compute resources in form of graphics cards, but also to be able to train their own models that they may have created using common tools and common frameworks. And so essentially we would like to, enable anybody to create these models and interact with them. And that's what we're currently implementing. Yeah.
Okay, and for how long have you been working on this?
I've actually been working on or at Gensyn for about a year now. So I just looked at the initial commit, which was the 24th of March. So basically tomorrow, a year ago. And so, yeah, since then we've grown actually quite a bit as a company. We have 6 people in the core team right now working on all sorts of things. Essentially, I'm part of the engineering team, obviously implementing the components, but we also have a strong research focus where we sort of, research zero-knowledge machine learning, concretely like polynomial interactive oracle proofs, just to be able to sort of prove some of the computation that is being done, because obviously that's one of the largest challenges that, a global network is facing like this. How do you actually prove that the computation has been performed correctly and not tampered with by Byzantine actors, if you will? And so that's one of our research aspects, is to try to incorporate some aspects of proof systems, sort of mathematical proof systems, in order to make sure that the computation has been done correctly. And so this is basically what we're gonna implement in the next coming months here. But yeah, my work at Gensyn has been mainly focused the last 6 months actually about on a data availability layer, because we decided to go the route of having our nodes essentially provide the storage as well. This means that if someone is participating in our network, they can in fact provide some of the hard drive capacity they have at home in order to host like machine learning data sets and also the proofs that the system provides. So it's also sort of a availability layer under everything so that the whole protocol works smoothly. And that's a rough overview of all the sort of things that are going on.
Yeah, but it definitely sounds like lots of pioneering going on right there, right? Because it sounds super unique actually. And I mean, it definitely has a use case, right? But I don't know of any comparable projects, so to say.
Yeah, exactly. We're kind of unique in that space because we focus on training. There are lots of other projects that more focus on inference because it's significantly easier to do inference. It's very easy to prove that. There are different projects out there. Yeah, and essentially our uniqueness is the training portion of it all, which is a big challenge and is a largely unexplored territory. But yeah, we have some great people working on figuring out some really solid theoretical solutions for this and currently implementing some of them.
That's very cool. Yeah, because you were working with them. I guess you've been working with them, you said, for a year, but yeah, you were doing it while we were at the academy, and you're telling us about it there, which was very cool. It's kind of cool to see how far you guys have come along.
Exactly, yeah. And the academy has been really a sort of big boost for me. Having just no experience at all and diving into Substrate is pretty tough, even as an experienced Rust developer. And I think the academy in Cambridge has taught me a lot personally about how Substrate really works and how the components sort of fit together. This has been just a really great experience. And implementing palettes on a day-to-day level, like we all do probably, is, a fairly interesting experience. And it makes it really easy to do so.